So with the rise of AI and other deceptions that are currently brewing in the pot, the role of the artist, the role of the creator has never been more important than it is now. Because although they're stating that AI will make our lives better and it's shortening the time for us to do things, there's an underlying sinister role that it plays, where it is basically trying to wipe out the creator, wipe out the artist, and bring society into submission under the same thought process, which is basically what 1984 Big Brother was all about, right? So if you're an artist, if you're someone that creates, now is literally the time to combat forms of AI that is trying to silence the voice of the artist by creating art, because it is spiritual and we are creators, and creating is the highest form of self-expression. And when I create art, I don't just make things to appease an algorithm, to get likes and follows. I create art to disturb you. And people might think that's weird, that's bad. Why would you want to disturb someone? But the definition of disturb or disturbing is just to change the normal way of things. And when you look up the word normal, it's a social construct that was created. And so if AI and all these false things that we are seeing, that there people are saying is real, but it's really AI and AI art and all this AI pushing to make yourself less dependent on your own thoughts and feelings and more dependent on what AI says you should do. If that's being pushed and that's disturbing your way of thinking, that's changing your mindset, then artists have a duty of creating art that disturbs the population, that makes you think deeper than the normal status quo. So when I create something and it doesn't make sense or it looks weird, you may not understand it in a moment, but it has already hit your subconscious. And whatever message that I was trying to portray, even if you don't get it, your spirit does. And eventually one day it will resurface in a different way in your life. That's how art is. That's the transfer of energy. And I just believe that as an artist, and to all artists out there, do not make things to please an algorithm, to please society, to be in the good graces of whatever entities run this world. Disrupt it. Destroy the plans of AI. Destroy the way this government and society is trying to make people think or not think, or make them think that implanted thoughts that they received from social media is their actual thoughts. So when you create something, you create it from your soul. And even if no one understands it, just remember that it goes to their subconscious. And everything that you create and you put your soul into, it will reach the eyes and the hearts of those that need to hear it or need to see it. So maybe for those that look at my art and they don't understand it or they think it's really weird, you'll start to understand that that is literally the point. To make you see something outside of what you normally see that starts to make you think differently, which ultimately is in place to free your mind and to help you think for yourself and not be thrown back and forth by what the media says or what AI is saying or what ChatGPT is saying. The mind is very powerful, and I'm going to use my gifts that God has given me through art and writing to help people come out of the spell that they don't even know that they're in. And I'm going to keep doing that until my time is up.